Hey yo, it's Bihamo, Top Chef of New Atlantis, and today we're drawing, um, what's it called? I would want to redirect everyone to, oh my god, I would want to redirect everyone to Axo's stream, but, he's, how do I say, I gotta get some views myself, you know? But, anyways, yeah, I do have a little bit of a surprise coming up, as in a new VTuber debut. Well, we're not exactly sure if he's gonna, like when he's gonna do it, but I think the general consensus is that it starts at on November 1st, which is end of Halloween, yeah, end of spooky season. It's a sad. It's a bit of a sad, day, but, we'll live through it. Anyways, I think we're out to do an animation for now. Or a drawing, yeah. Let's do a drawing. I need more inspiration, though, that's for sure. We are running low on that stuff, and we do need to pull some... We need to pull some, things to, how do I say? I need to pull some things out of my ass. I mean, I need to I need to get ideas. I was thinking something neon, like maybe like a post-apocalyptic, like cyberpunk kind of feel or something. I don't know. What's it called? Post-apocalyptic cyberpunk. Wow, shit, there are some really good artworks out there. It's like, how do I say? I need to learn from some of those things. I need to draw cities and stuff, you know? Hold on, I'm gonna go get something real quick. I'll be back in just a second. Well, I'll still be here, of course. I just need to turn off my model. Okay, I'm still here. I need to get some more inspiration, you know? Yeah. Would a modern city look good? Like a more, how do I say? Maybe like, hey LCAN anime, I'm gonna do a funny. As long as it's not against chat rules, that's up to you. But I forgot to turn on my model again. But yeah, we're the cathedral drawing I'm still working on, but I don't want. Ow, my god, my model's tweaking out. But yeah. Let's see. I probably need water real quick. I'll be back. I'm gonna make my own version of To the Bone, but the fans won't shut up about balls. Like, alright. If that's up to you, that's up to you. But, question, do you have any ideas of drawings I can do that are not fan art? Because I do want to do a lot of original drawings as of recent. A lot more original drawings. I will, when I do fan art, I do wish to, how do I say, like, make it on the thumbnail or like part of the stream itself rather than just making a just drawing stream. But yeah, what do you think? Draw a bedroom, like a messy bedroom. Ah. A messy bedroom. Yeah, okay, I can do that, definitely. Have this as a reference. Have a reference object. Like a point of reference, that's what I mean. Clothes everywhere. Yeah, maybe. You know, yeah. I should probably remake this to be certain. Posters hanging off of a single point of tape. Yeah, that's very like, how do I say? Like, that's very relatable. I have some posters on my walls and they're solely off of like one piece of, they're hanging based off like solely one piece of tape, like duct tape or something. But I forgot where the audio files I downloaded from YouTube were even titled. What is it? I see. Oh, I should record this, hold on. Here we go. この世でどかより綺麗な花はないわ。なぜならばすべては嘘でできてる。アンティパシーはいつしかことのはどうにかできて。私に入れている鏡に映り嘘を描いて。自らを見失ったメイク。パラパラパラパラパラパラ。I forgot where the audio file. Oh wait, no, I already read that. I swear, I saw something. I saw the, what's it called? The chat move a little bit, but I might be going crazy. I don't know. We're drawing like a femcell room right now. Like いつしか空の音が家になりがって色の目があなたを解いている鏡に映る私を描いて誰しもが見間違ったフェイクどうして draw the table here. What's it called? I also have a messy room in comparison to this, but I don't have like clothes all over the place, you know? Not like the general, it's not like conventional messy. It's messy in its own right. Like I mean, I have like a corner in the room that's like just full of figure boxes because I don't want to throw this out just in case we have to, you know, do something or whatever. Then we draw a ceiling fan, of course. A two-bladed ceiling fan. I've never heard of that before, but I feel like I've seen it before. Two-blade ceiling fans. Huh. My last my last overall piece of input that's on fire from a hardcore gaming session. Oh, yikes. My last overall piece of input that's on fire from a hardcore game. That's what you mean. Sorry. I kind of read that wrong. The PC made the room ablaze. Wait, like for real? Like did you actually burn your house down? I hope not, that's for sure, but sounds like a bit of a mess, you know? I never owned a PC. Oh, my bad. The PC made... Oh, wait, no. The PC made the room ablaze. I never owned a PC. Oh. I did almost burn the house down with an air fryer. Oh, yikes. Okay, yeah, maybe that's like not the best. An air fryer can be a bit dangerous depending on how you use it. But which is why I'm afraid of air fryers. Yeah. Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. But yeah, I used to have an air fryer. It's just that I never used it myself. My mom always used it to cook stuff and whatever, but have you ever oh, by the way, have you ever heard of needy streamer overdose or needy streamer overload in whatever language? Needy Needy girl overdose and needy streamer overload. That's what I mean. I wonder, have you ever heard of it? No? Oh. It's it's an interesting game. It's like it delves a lot into mental illness and stuff. It's very how do I say, very tasteful, but I guess some of the people in it take it the wrong way, and like I've seen a thumbnail on someone's video. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a very interesting game. I do suggest it, but of course at your own discretion, because it is a bit dark at times. It personally helped me get out of a dark spot, but I'm not sure if, because I felt represented when I played it originally. I saw a bit of it. Entailed graphic stuff kind of freaked me out. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Understandable. I completely understand if people feel a bit, how do I say, grossed out by it, you know? Wait, hold on. This should go down from here. Then here. Let's see. Let's see if we can draw this mattress correctly, because I do not know how to do that. Yeah, needy streamer is kind of, how do I say, like, I remember I wrote an entire, like, essay on it for, what's it called, my game development class, because I was part of that for a little bit. And it was, like, hell for the most part. I remember we had, like, hold on, this doesn't look right. We had, like, what's it called, like, essay assignments every day. We had more assignments in that class than we had in, like, the entirety of the entire, what's it called, like, harder assignments, that's what I mean. But, like, I don't think I can draw this room. It's a bit starting to struggle a little here, you know. But it's like, what's it called? We had a game development class where we had to write an essay every single day. There was like a few off days, but most of the time you were writing like 5-paragraph essays. Or, because, I mean, 5-paragraph isn't enough, isn't a lot at these, like, at the later stages of, what's it called? Of school and whatever, but like, I remember one time, it wasn't required, but I did write, like, oh shit, wait, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. That was messy. But there's also weirdos who argue that the Japanese Yamato and German Bismarck of World War II were the best battleships ever. Better than Iowa class battleship. But my argument is, are the Iowa class at the bottom of the ocean? That's true, that's true. I don't know much about military stuff, I'm sorry, but maybe I should get into that. Like, not in the political sense, more like just, ooh, yeah, cool guns, ooh. I feel like I can't get anything right today, or like recently. I can't get my backgrounds right of all things. Hey Adam, welcome to the stream. This is a Biham. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was thinking of like a different intro. Normally that's what I say for what's it called? New people to join. But yeah, get cozy. We're gonna be here for a while, so. How you doing, Adam? Let's see. I need to figure out a good background. Hold on. Let me go something urban. I feel like I have to do something urban. Like my previous one was more, how do I say? Like my favorite Iowa class battleship story was from Korean War when North Korea occupied most of the peninsula. The USS Wisconsin, a battleship of the same type, got hit by North Korean artillery once. In response, yeah, I clicked on Not Gonna Lie because I wanted to be inspired since I'm trying to draw as well, but I really suck. I really suck at it. Kindergarten type of suck. No. You see, nothing sucks. All right, it's always. How do I say? I was gonna pull out my entire speech out of my ass, but what's it called? Sorry for like not having anything on screen at the moment. I am currently trying to like muster up some sort of idea, but like it's just the amount of time you put into it, you know? The amount of time you put into practicing, the amount of time you put into a single piece. It's all in that, you know? Which I don't put a lot of time into my drawing, so they end up looking a little bit off sometimes, but yeah, if you just spend a little bit of time practicing, like looking up like videos on anatomy and stuff, you can definitely get better. But in that case, why don't I the Wisconsin turned all of its guns towards the artillery and removed the general direction. The boat next to it said temper, but the Wisconsin responded, but they started it. That's kind of funny. Well, how do I say? My great grandpa, I think, or my grandpa, I think fought in the Korea War. I don't know who it was. I think it was my great grandpa, yeah. But yeah, that's a funny story. Thanks for sharing though, that's for sure. What's your goal in drawing stuff, by the way? Well, nowadays, well, back then, it was mostly to actually join like the art industry, like, or like animation industry, you know? Like all that stuff, but nowadays it's mostly just for fun, quite honestly. I'm looking to improve, obviously, but most of it is for fun. My original goal was very different though. I was looking to be like top of the top in the industry. I guess it's because I've like focused my sights more on VTubing nowadays that I've started to dwindle down on that sort of inspiration or like the drive that I originally had. I tell people to find inspiration elsewhere and see what aspects of all art styles you can mash together and see what works. That's definitely true. Finding your own art style through other art styles is how I originally started working, and it's still how I work today. Like, what's it called? My way of my way of painting things and then doing line art comes from, I think, oh well, I probably shouldn't mention them on stream because they're not so safe for work artists, but yeah, I'm not gonna mention them on stream. But I mean, I probably should, but like, I do not suggest to look them up if you are a minor, because the only thing they do is Rule 34. My art style is derived from Undertale modern animes and Friday Night Funkin' art style respectively. Friday Night Funkin' is really good. My original art style was like Puyo Puyo, how do I say it? Like, it was more like, how do I say? I'm just gonna draw like Goku hair for this one. Oh, that's a bad looking. Hold on. Oh, that's very bad looking. Hold on, I can't. I personally want to try drawing my OCs that are just stuck in my head, but I want to improve just so I don't draw characters for crap. What's it called? The more you draw, the more you'll understand about things. Like, how do I say? If you get like a drawing coach, they're definitely gonna tell you that like most of this stuff, it's mostly mental loops that you go through as an artist. It's less about the technical stuff and more about what your like entire like mentality is as an artist. But in any case, I need to get to drawing. I have an idea. Okay, hold on. Should probably shorten this real quick. You can see the inspiration from each piece of media. Don't aim for immediate masterpiece. Keep going until you find aspects. Yeah, you're saying it. You're saying what's like the main aspects of drawing. You can't expect too much from yourself just to start. I'm personally learning how to sing and dance, but of course, what's it called? I'm not the best at it at the moment because I just started, obviously. So I hate perfection. I mean, perfection is what normally I try to strive for, but I can definitely see the reasons behind having like no want for perfection, you know? I'm glad you two are helping each other out, you know? I mean, L's helping. I don't know. Sorry, I'm on a lots of words here. Yeah, but I like, just like in Dragon Ball Z, as someone said, you're either perfect or you're not me. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z actually. I need to get to that. My friends have been telling me to watch it. It's pretty much impossible, and if you say it's perfect, it's obviously not by me, or it's actually intentionally hideous. If I say it's perfect, it's obviously not by me. Oh. It's all about the, what's it called? The, like, wait, how do I say? I don't know how to explain it, quite honestly. I'm at a loss of words. I don't like mainstream media as a whole. The fan bases always scare me. Yeah, that's true. I mean, not that's valid. I mean, I personally like stuff mainstream. I mean, some stuff mainstream, like Uma Musume. Well, it's because I originally liked it when it was more niche in the US or like globally. But over time, it does get a bit scary sometimes, you know? I'm trying to think of some way of... Right after a beer, hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. DUI, how about you die? I'll go 100 miles. I can't think of anything to draw. God damn it, I'm stuck here. You ever made OCs with lore so fire your computer combusted while you're typing the lore? I mean, I think Elle had a story about her computer combusting. But I've never experienced that. Mostly because I don't write lore for my characters, quite honestly. I just like draw them and then like don't give them names or anything, like no personality, no names, no background. It's just they're kind of there. The song that plays when I get a truck in Delta Force, chicken nuggets in an air fryer. Oh yeah, that's what you meant. I remember you said something about your PC almost frying like your desk or something. I never owned a PC. Oh, wait. Let me search it up. That was my suggestion for the draw. Oh, my bad. I completely misinterpreted that. Hold on. Sorry. I should probably make a new drawing. Ugh. It's such a loss here. I can't think of anything to do. God damn it. How about a super dope ass sword? I was thinking of drawing a swordsman, but I was thinking, damn, the like action angles might be a bit hard at the moment, so I'll probably have to do something more passive, you know? But I think I can definitely draw some sort of sword or something. I don't know. AKM assault rifle. How about both? How about both? You know? Why not draw a guy with an AKM and a sword? Maybe I should mirror this. Huh. I have a good idea, but I'm not sure how to execute it exactly. Even better, draw a whole RPG 7. You know what? Maybe. I think I'll draw like some character with like a whole ass arsenal. That would be quite funny, you know? Maybe I make them like a loli or something. That would be quite ironic. I don't know. I forgot to pop out chat. Damn it. I've been reading it like, that's why you've been seeing me disappear from the screen a few times. Too much. You think? You can never have too many weapons, you know? AKM with the bayonet. You either go too much or get left behind. That's business 101, yeah. Maybe I should make like a blue archive OC through whatever you were suggesting, you know? That would be funny. Your Honor, I plead the insert Ace Attorney breakdown. But you see, do you think I need a background for this drawing? Your Honor, my client is mentally impaired. They just ignore anything that doesn't align with them. Hold on. I should probably focus on this. I really want to draw a 4-panel comic one day with some of my OCs. Look, there is nothing stopping you from doing that. Not your skill, nothing. Just go at whatever you want to do, man. What you do is up to you. It's not, no one's able to stop you. No one's going to stop you. Not even haters. Trust me. They wouldn't care enough. True haters, what's it called? Leave you alone at it. People go out of their way to harass you. They're fans. That's my I I blame Webtoon. I'm working on a comic. Yeah. Yeah, tell him about it. My lazy ass still hasn't finished the last page. I was thinking about making a webcomic myself, but of course that's gonna be a bit hard with the time constraints I have. But if I do get a bit more popular, I'll definitely have more free time on my hands, so... Or maybe I won't, so that might be an issue, but I've been thinking about making a romance comic about like supernatural characters and whatever. Because I've been really inspired by Kuchi no sakete mo kimi ni wa. Kuchi ni sakete mo kimi ni wa. Wait, no. Kuchi wa. Wait, I forgot the name of it already. Hold on. Kuchi ga sakete mo kimi ni wa. It's a really good, which I think roughly translates to even if you slit my throat, or no, even if you slit my mouth. That's what it's called. There's also 3 self-insert as well. Oh. Yeah, because what's it called? L is actually animating it. I mean, not animating. Is actually making it the pacifist route, based off of the pacifist route, which is very unique. I like that a lot. Oh my god. I need to draw more perspective stuff. Well, it's not like most of the... It's... I've been thinking about it. Hold on. What if I make it so that the characters don't take up too much of the screen? Maybe I should make him like sitting down here. Got the loner pose, you know? I was very much of a loner in school. I mean, I originally was like very active as a friend, or like in like different friend groups and shit, but like when I moved to New Atlantis, I started getting like a bit more secluded, or like, how do I say, just generally like not wanting to interact with anybody. So I ended up taking I'm gonna try drawing a heck of a lot more than after I finish work. Yeah, keep at it, man. Keep getting inspired, you know? Look at amazing art. Look at, like, some of the greatest artists out there. Like, modern artists, at least. I don't know if, like, you can be too much inspired by, like... I mean, if you have the right mind, you can be inspired by anything, really. But, like, for example, Fujichoko's work. This is my main inspiration for, like, all the background drawings I've been doing. But, like, oh my god, hold on. But, like, check out like how they do stuff. It's insane, quite honestly. Like, look at the details in the backgrounds and everything. It's amazing. Maybe I should lower the... Yeah, that definitely works. You know why I really relate to with how you're saying about how you became secluded and stuff? Even me in uni, I basically speak with no one and stuff. That's got my inspirations for one of my OCs. Yeah, that's... See, inspirations for anything. They come from anywhere. Yourself, other people, it's all different, you know? So Sans is basically still Sans, but with a bit of a change here and there, yeah. He's also a war criminal, apparently. Or is that L? Or is that like your Elliots? The millions of Elliots there are. Elliot is a war criminal, alright. So I was right, kind of. Sans is just there. It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Hold on. I need to play Metal Gear Solid on stream, that's for sure. Memory's broken, the truth goes unspoken. I've even forgotten my name. I don't know the seasons or what are the reasons. I'm standing here holding my blade. A desolate place without any trace. How do I remember the lyrics to the song? The only thing I know for real. I used to have a huge Metal Gear. I had a huge Metal Gear, what's it called? Phase when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie. I was very edgy back then, but no, I'm not. I should play Revengeance, actually. What's it called? Rising? That'll be so fun. My interpretation of classic Sans is when Papyrus dies and, you know, in Geno and he's more so, well, fuck. Yeah. Well, what's it called? When I draw things from afar, they do get lighter, right? Like the background starts to light up and whatever. I don't think that catwalk looks very nice. Alright, I think it's time to call this sketch 1. And hold on. Wait, no. This is the wrong layer. Wrong layer, damn it. Let's see. But Elliot also is similar to Sans, yet so different. He doesn't try to intervene with the genocide. Yeah, but it's because he's scared, freaking out, and filled with sorrow. I see. So the genocide route is canon and... Wait, no. The pacifist and genocide route is canon? Or is it just the pacifist route and then the genocide is like some sort of dream or something? That would make sense, but I'm also kind of confused a little bit. A little confuzzled, if you know what I mean. Which games would you say have the biggest artistic inspirations? That would be either stylistically, narratively, or both, OST included. That's a hard damn choice. Hold on. don't like throw that out of here all of a sudden. Come on. I'm just kidding. But what's it called? I'd say Borderlands has the best. Even though I've never played it, I do really like the art style of that game. I think it was like one of the first to do like cel shaded games. Or it can be The Walking Dead. Like, what's it called? Telltale games in general, their work is immaculate, really. Pacifist UT, pacifist Stimtail, reset to beginning of Stimtail genocide. Oh, I see. So it shows both sides of the...この世で造花より綺麗な花はないわなぜならば全ては嘘でできてるアンティパシーはいつしかことの後にかできてことの実が私に揺れている鏡に映りそう描いて自らを見失ってメイクパパ Wait, that's not right. Hold on. Pa 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 nazo nazo kazoe te asobi no shota ta 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 naze na botte ni de shokata na koto mo wakaranai wa watashi te namake sore sura yoru no te ni hore sarete. This might be a weird choice for me, but I think I'm gonna say Danganronpa for narrative inspiration, even if that's true. Danganronpa is really good. I don't really care for the fan service much. I don't really care about like fan service and anime and shit that much. I mean, my favorite show is Onimai, and it's not even for the. No, my favorite show is My Dress Up Darling. It's not even for the fan service, quite honestly. But Yeah. My two favorites are definitely Onimai and My Dress Up Darling. Mostly because, what's it called? Onimai is definitely a bit of a weird representation for trans people, but it's very cute at times. It's very sweet. Let's see what this does. My Dress Up Darling has trans. No, not. Well, it does have cross-dressing representation, which is also very cool. I'm talking about Onimai. What's it called? Onimai is like so basically it gets pretty weird sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I guess some people just don't like it, but I do know some trans people who do relate to it a lot. Which is very cool. Okay, I think that's good enough. The enemy mercenary faction detachment that shot his friends in combat has never changed, are never heard from again the next day, nor are the civilians for that matter. Oh, so they just kind of went KIA or like MIA? How do I say? Like just disappeared. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do from here, at the very least. Example: Elliot went from level 3 to level 20 in 3 hours because his good friend of his died in a brutal way. Oh, yikes! Did he get the EXP from his friend? I'm gonna be occasionally AFK since I'm doing some coding, so don't mind. No problem, no problem. You don't have to be here all the time. What's it called? So he dropped cluster bombs in Napalm and filled the town with mustard gas after Elliot's squad swept the city of anything that doesn't wear the same uniform as Elliot or his squad. Oh! Oh, that's terrorism. Oh. Yikes. That's not good. Wait, is he like the protagonist of this story? What's going on? I wouldn't want to see him as a protagonist. Essentially, oh. That's fun. Hold on, I need to focus on this a little bit. Hold on. Come on. この世でそうかより綺麗な花はないわ。なぜならばすべてはできてるアンチパシーはいつしか言葉はどんどん来てしみ出てる鏡に映り嘘を描いて Elliot is not an antagonist, but is not a protagonist nor an anti-hero, so he's just kind of there? I should check what out? Question mark, Adam. Oh, I forgot to draw the little water tower here. Do they have water tower like conventional conventional Western water towers in like Japan and whatever? I'd imagine maybe not, but like I'm also curious about that. Say Snake in what's it called? I was gonna make a joke based off of like Maxor's what's it called? Maxor's Metal Gear Solid 3 video. Say Snake, in capitalist America, is it true that hordes of pigs come randomly and kill a bunch of children? I don't remember the exact joke, but it was pretty similar to that. He's more of a plot device. He's not the right headspace, no shit, but the main goal is to guide him in the right direction. So he is essentially a protagonist, I guess, because he does have like an entire arc to himself, right, or something. Like he's like the redeemed protagonist. That's what I meant. But I don't know, quite honestly. I'm not the most knowledgeable in storytelling, really. So sorry if I disappointed my Liquid. Yeah, you've also played it, right? But if you remember anything from the first chapter, he's crippled man for stealing his wallet. Oh, yikes. So he's... what's a good Metal Gear Solid character for this? I was gonna make a reference to, what's it called? I was gonna make another Metal Gear reference, but I don't know. Are there any crippled characters? I guess Zero in the fourth game is like crippled maniac sort of guy. But I don't know, quite honestly. What do I know? There's a sense of justice in him, but it's more so a corrupted justice, and he's determining to make ends meet. I see. だなこともわからないわ私ってなんだっけそれすら夜の手に惚れされて愛のように消えるさよならも言えぬまま泣いたフォニー嘘に絡まっている私はフォニーいつしか空の根が嫌になり合って But all the acts he's committed is starting to catch up with him. Oh. Well, he's gonna feel a world of pain. Because if it's anything... If his punishment is anything like what he ever did... What he ended up doing to all those people, I'd imagine that it's pretty damn painful. Here's a fun fact. Remember the creepypasta called Sonic's EXE? Yeah. Community is still well alive and the dialogue in the fan games are so shitty they might as well apply to Kojima Productions. Yeah. I do remember, what's it called? The dialogue in the Metal Gear games being really fucking funny. I don't remember much about the Metal Gear games, only what like I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 5 or 4, so I probably want to buy the Master Collection Volume 2 once it comes out, because I do have the Master Collection Volume 1. Oh yeah, I was supposed to. And since he's one of 3 characters based on me, the autism and bipolar really play a huge part. Oh. But Your Honor, he was autistic. Being trialed for murder of an entire city. You see, he had a little bit of that silly in him. It was not his fault. Your Honor. But I'm surprised that what's it called, Sonic EXE is still around to haunt the lives of children everywhere. What was that all about anyways? I don't remember the story about it. I remember watching a video on it, but I don't remember the exact details of it. I think I was like too tired for it. 4,000 to 10,000 potential counts. Whoa, that is going... But Your Honor, he was silly. He had that dog in him. I don't know how someone like that can be redeemed exactly. Like, I don't know how a villain, or not a villain, like a character like that can be seen as like good for once. Because, like thousands of kills is not exactly, especially if they're civilian kills, that doesn't sound like something that can be forgiven. Maybe wishful thinking, but like, unless he saved the world or something, I need to play Silent Hill F. Oh my god. There's so many games I need to play. There's like, there's Delta, Silent Hill F. I have Silk Song, but what are some other games that came out recently? He never actually got punished because many governments never shut his company down because they like his services. Oh. Well, he's definitely asked to get punished eventually, you know? Karma. And it's gonna be really fucking hard karma because he's shot medics and there were several war crimes he never brought himself to doing. But there were so... Like, did he just shoot medics for fun? The way you word it just makes it sound like he did it, like, as a leisurely activity. Like... This Sunday I think I'm going to commit some Geneva Convention atrocities. Target practice, he was trained by Canadians. Oh. What do you have against like so many different nations? Jesus. You seem to have beef with everyone, you know? Is Canada even canon in Undertale? Maple syrup is good, yeah, definitely. It's one of the best things out there, you know? Makes your pancakes not dry as hell. We just don't talk about the French Canadians. Why so? I don't know much about like geography, like geographic controversies and shit, so I don't really follow on like news and whatever, so you're gonna have to fill me up on that one. Wait, if it's not, well, at least if it's not controversial. I don't know if there's like French Canadians like still get like I don't know if it's something that would like get me killed online, so maybe like keep your tongue on a leash. I don't know. But I'm just blindly agreeing to stuff. I don't. I'm actually from Canada. Oh, cool! I do remember I went to I visited Quebec just recently, actually, which is a French I think French Canadian area. It was very good. It was very nice. I remember it seemed a lot closer to like France than it did. How do I say? Than it did like North American colonies, but yeah. Yeah, Quebec is cool. Their subway is so much better than Toronto's. I've never been to Toronto. I don't think I plan on it, but I do remember. Yeah, I should probably stop talking because I was about to give off some information that I'd rather not give, but yeah. I see. Quebec has really good architecture too. Like, there's this hotel that I remember. I drew a little bit of it, but gave up because a lot of the drawing was, like, very unproportionate. If I want to conclude Stimtail Pacifist, I gotta rearrange the plot. Then again, I shouldn't base all of the plot on what one person says, just in general, you know? Yeah. Also, speaking of pasta, I remember you were talking about that yesterday. I had pasta as lunch this morning, actually, or this afternoon. Would it be morning or afternoon? Because I woke up, I ate at like 11 for lunch. I don't know if that counts as anything. I don't know, quite honestly. Oh, I just ripped a piece off. I need a new gaming chair. The one I have is like a really dinky office chair that it's just not comfortable to sit in at all. Like, you can sink in it, but it's like sketty is what I had last night. Well, yeah. Yeah, sketty bros. Will James ever find his wife? Well, have you ever played Silent Hill? Or Silent Hill 2 at the very least. I don't think Silent Hill 1 has the same plot. I remember playing Silent Hill 1 on my Silent Hill 2 on my uncle's PS4. It was very janky back then. Didn't feel very consistent as a game. I don't know. Yeah, and I don't regret feeling absolutely depressed at the end. Yeah, that's true. I didn't get very far in the game. I only got to like, I think, I don't remember the exact boss or anything, but I think I got to like meeting, what's his name, the fat kid, and then that was it. Then I watched a lore video and everything kind of hit for me. Maybe I should make this up. You know what? That's it. I'm pissing on the moon. What is it? That was Sonic. I have an announcement to make. Sonic is a bitch ass motherfucker who what was it? How do you like that, Obama? I don't remember the full speech, but I do remember the first part of it. I pissed on the moon, you idiot. You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Is this how I learned the entire speech? Is this how it all ends? You know? I may never know. So, 君は友達 炎が狂い始める恋詰められた20日ネズミ今絶 I should make this this rooftop greenish. I swear the first time I heard that speech I was on the floor. I remember the whole thing. You guys are dedicated, you know? この夜とかより綺麗な花はないわなぜならば全ては嘘でできてるしばしはいつしかことの後にから来てことの実が私に入れている It was the topic of a hedgehog, not the blue one. Oh, the Shadow? Keanu Reeves? I still need to watch the third Sonic movie. I heard it's really good. I've only watched the first Sonic movie and that was pretty damn bad. I remember I watched it when I was 8 and even then I was like, yeah, this is kind of shitty, not gonna lie. I really like the art direction of Silent Hill games to how good it depicts loneliness, depression, and everything negative in the human psyche. That is true. What's it called? Silent Hill is very good at, what's it called? Being like psychological horror at the same time, like being like somber in its own right. It's a very tasteful game, that's for sure. That's the word I was looking for, tasteful. Yeah, I don't know much about Silent Hill F, but I've seen the review scores and they seem pretty damn good. I remember watching the gameplay and being, how do I say it? Like I found it a bit boring looking, but like it seems to have handled the story very well. That's why sometimes gaming can be viewed as an art form, you know? Such a good inspiration for one of my projects. You know what? I'm gonna talk some more about it. Yeah, I'm thinking of making a game one day where it's in wait, what does that mean? Asymmetrical game? Like Dead by Daylight, but about trauma. Each survivor has lore and stuff. Oh. Well, what's an asym game? Asymmetrical games feature unequal player role strategies, resources, or objective, creating inherent power imbalance that defines gameplay. I see, that's... So, yeah, Dead by Daylight. Or Among Us, that's another example I do remember. But yeah, that sounds like fun. Hey, if you ever need artwork for that game, what's it called? Hit me up. Adam, it's your turn to ramble on your passion. I must prepare for my collab I'm gonna be in. Oh, you're gonna be in a collaboration? Like a stream collab? That's cool. I'm glad you're gaining some traction, you know? Sure, brace yourself. I'm ready. I'm ready to yap about shit, you know? It's always good to have some topic to talk about, you know? Is this recording? Yes, this is recording. Okay. Hold on. I need to do something real quick. I forgot to post on my Twitter. In the meantime... Okay, so basically, the one building Corrupt Omega guy I told you about, the one building the Gundam, I convinced him to get Delta Force and he got it. Cool. So basically, I have 6 OCs so far, each one of their own designs and backstories. It's basically each of them having their own traumatic event that haunts their life differently. Ah! So what would like the slasher character be, you know? Or the enemy? Like, since you can't really have multiple trauma, you can't have, like, the trauma of one person chase down everyone else. What do you think would be, like, the main problem to it? Okay, see y'all next time. Alright, bye-bye, L. Hmm. Alright, so I need to talk some more. Hold on. I need to get some thoughts in my head, you know? I've been thinking about playing Dead by Daylight, but of course that game seems to be going down some sort of like hole at the moment. Doesn't seem to be getting up anytime soon, so I might not get to play it. But I do remember I forgot what it was called, but it was like Dead by Daylight but with like doll characters or something. Like ragdoll characters at the very least. I'm not sure what it was called. Well, that's the thing. My concept is that all get transported to a backrooms-ish place, and each of them needs to survive their trauma place together. So eventually their personality depends and stuff, and relationships. I see! Wait, so the entire relationship thing, does it build up over time in the game? Like, have a relationship level that builds up over the course of like a single match? Or is it like, does it, how do I say? Or is it like something that's already built into the game? Like built into the, how do I say it? Like built into the matching system. Or not the matching, what how do I say it? Yeah, I was kind of thinking of they have a separate section where when they're all resting in between, you get to see character dialogues and stuff. Oh, I see. So what would like the resting system be like? How like when do you rest exactly? Because won't you always be like under the, like being chased off by the killer? Maybe it's, are you like putting it in between like certain levels and stuff? Actually, my cousin's also looking into getting into game dev. I'm also excited to see him work in the game industry and stuff, you know? When matchmaking, that's the lobby. Oh! I see. That's why I need to learn sketching ASAP. But there's also things like if you can get the right connections, you can definitely like hire people to make your like characters and stuff. Because what's it called? Game development is pretty stressful on its own. I don't suggest you like. Well, I mean you can, but it's not suggested that you like draw everything and make the game, or like learn to draw and make the game at the same time. It just gets a bit out there, you know? Let's see. And also, what's it called? Sketching will definitely take some time to learn, you know? It's like, oh wait, I was thinking of Identity V. I don't know if that's the right game. asymmetrical multiplayer survival horror game that did. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. When you can't even say my name. I get you, but I gotta at least have solid ground before I can hire anyone, you know? Yeah. That's understandable. Maybe you learn how to, because there are a lot of good character design videos. I do suggest, what's their name? I don't know their exact name, but, their exact channel name. I think it's like BAM Animations, or BAM Studios. It's pretty good. They have a lot of courses on like, they have a lot of videos on like character design and animation and all that stuff, all that jazz. Well, the thing is, that's basically like, what's it called? Invisible by the song Invisible is basically like at this point Venom Snake's theme, like for the community at least. So I don't know if solid exactly fits the description. Anyway, let's go to the lore. Get into the lore, yeah. I like it when people gush about their stuff to me, you know? It's nice to see people passionate about what they do. Well, that's one roof down. Let's see. When you can't even say my name, is your memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Can't wait. What's the rest of the lyrics? I've been on Reddit far too long, but far too little. So basically, my first OC, like I said, is Nicole. She's a lady cop who, unlike her job, is shy and gets flustered very easily. She does, however, carry a taser, so don't mess with her. Yeah. So what's it called? In this case, can the people who aren't the monsters fight back, like the antagonists, or what is it called? Like the asymmetrical character. What is it? I'm just gonna call them an imposter. I don't know, quite honestly. Isn't an imposter like an asymmetrical villain? Her trauma is witnessing a murder of her loved one that she was very young inside of a skating rink, so her trauma place will be the same but very grayish and lights everywhere. So when it comes to each like, how do I say, when it comes to like the arena, or like, I don't know how to say it exactly, like the setting for the game, for like, say the ice rink, would the trauma also apply to the other characters? Because yes, the survivors all have abilities to defend themselves. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But like, say the stage is set to be an ice rink, how does that work for the other characters? Because the other characters don't have the trauma of an ice rink. The ice rink is just an ice rink to them, you know? Also, is that specific setting like metaphorical in some way? Because I feel like it is, but I don't know how to put my finger on it. When it comes to lore, they see the world like how the one who has the trauma sees it. Oh! Okay, so say you're playing as like a character who has like the trauma of like an office or something. Would the ice rink turn into an office? Like, would the ice rink have like desks and shit, and like so they all suffer along? I see. So it's based off of layout, not the actual character of the setting itself, right? Like each layout is the same, it's just that they're with like different props or something like that, like based off of like the character that's playing them. That's playing. No, it stays the ice rink while you're just living through her fury, you know? Oh, that makes sense, yeah. I mean, that would be a hell to program, you know? Having every player have a different view, that would be a bit of a mess, you know? I'm starting to realize. Except she's the only one panicking lore-wise. Oh, I see. So, do characters get debuffs when they're in like their like specific map? What if they had like debuffs and buffs? Each for every character. Trying to focus on this, but I don't seem to know how exactly I'm gonna. I thought about it, but I realized it would be very shitty to have it since no one will basically pick her for a map, you know? What if the map... Yeah, I was thinking you'd have specific debuffs, but specific buffs. Like, say... like for every character, they have like a certain, like what's it called? They have like a certain like panic meter. Like, say, character A has like a fear of like certain characters, so they take more damage. But then they're like. Since they know the map themselves because it's the place of trauma, like what if they had like a map or something as a buff to like make up for that? But or you can just make it so that it's just a debuff, but how do I say? The map is chosen after the characters are chosen, so. Yeah, I was thinking, so she could probably be like, how do I say? So she could be like a very prioritized like character for the situation. Like maybe she has like really good defense but really bad attack in that situation. So maybe she can be used as a meat shield for the other characters. I'll definitely be putting it in the roadmap. Thanks. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I could help a little bit. But yeah, having debuffs and buffs at the same time, that would probably be useful. Maybe they make her like the maybe make it so that like everyone has to protect her for some specific reason or something. As for the rest of her character, she gets clingy to people she likes. Not because she's just naturally clingy, but as fear to lose them. That's understandable. Like, I used to be like that, quite honestly. I used to get a bit attached to people. But that's just outside the game, not just including lore stuff. I see. I'm very curious to see what the other characters are like, you know? The lore, what's it called? The premise of the game is quite interesting. It's starting to get me interested myself. I might end up playing it on stream, you know? If it ever gets published. Oops, sorry. That kind of messed up for a second. The screen messed up, I think. Next up, David Comics Nerd. He wears a martial arts uniform and has a belt on his head instead of his waist to look like a hero, but it looks ridiculous instead. That's cute. He's extremely dreamy and lives in his head for most of the time. Now for the dark part. I kind of feel bad because he just seems like a really funny character, you know? Comic relief, but then he has like a tragic past. It kind of feels evil, you know? I'm guessing he does all this to like escape some sort of like reality that he has. It's like Biko Pegasus from Uma Musume. They just really want to be that Kamen Rider, you know? His drama is living one bad day at school, seeing his desk written on it and getting a lot of bad comments from his peers, which eventually breaks him and leads to him becoming a shut-in. Aww. Poor Poor guy, man. I hope he gets a good ending or something, you know? Yeah, school bullying is bullshit in my opinion. It's bad, man. Why do they do that anyways? Just to hate on someone so bad. I remember there was this one kid in my school who was a bit on the more like, how do I say? Rather, I won't want to call him out, but he was interesting, that's for sure. But he was definitely bullied for it. It was really bad. He eventually had to quit school because what's it called? The bullying got to him a little bit, and then he ended up leaving. That was in Old Atlantis though. New Atlantis is a lot more how do I say, like, forgiving. Old Atlantis was a bit of a mess. He tries to be cheerful as possible is himself in order to escape from his bad thoughts. When he's in another dimension with Nicole and the other gang, he oddly feels thrill. Oh. So maybe you can give him like a how do I say? Like in his own headspace, you can give him like a buff where it's like, where he's like adrenaline rush, but it also like kind of makes him a bit like not level-headed, where he has like distorted vision or something. Because he feels like he met all those new friends, a breakthrough from his room. Ah, I see. That's, well, at least he has like a sweet little something to him, you know. I kind of felt bad hearing his backstory, because I do relate to that, because not because of bullying, it's just I became a shut-in. I do homeschooling now, so of course I don't really have much human interaction, but that's cute, that's sweet. He has less HP, but is faster than the other survivors. Yeah, adrenaline rush again. Yeah. So he's like Scout TF2. Oh, what the hell? Window Defender somewhere, you know? The antivirus do no attack. That's cool. His map will be the school, but somehow all cracked and destroyed with the same words he saw on his desk plastered everywhere. I see. That's an interesting look to, or how do I say, like an interesting setting, you know? It's like I forgot the game. It was it Resident Evil? I don't remember, but I do remember it. Yes, it was Resident Evil 4, where it was like the setting. No, not 4. It was Resident Evil 8 with the DLC, where I forgot her name, but she has to deal with like an entire post-it note filled room or something, saying all the bullshit that like haunts her or something. Maybe I should make the windows black. With the lockers occasionally opening and closing to add to the creepy factor. Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, is it more of like a what's it called? Creepy horror game, or is it more of a like slasher horror game? Like scary or creepy? There's two differences to that. They can be used interchangeably, but like I personally believe that scary does not equal creepy. But yeah. New Atlantis School didn't really have a lot of lockers, you know? Or just, what's it called? Old Atlantis did have like very large lockers you can store your bags in and whatever. More slasher, but some elements can overlap, but it depends. I see. You should think of making it like psychological horror too. Because, you know, it's like, it plays on the mental of different characters and stuff. Next up, Amy. On the outside, cold and prideful ballerina. Her moves are graceful and light on stage. Also kind of an asshole. I'm sure she has a reason for that though, based on like how the stories for these are going, you know? Yeah, but I do suggest the idea of like priority characters based off of like their connections with the map. Maybe it's like an escort mission or like something like that, you know? Where you sometimes have to like split up and then regroup, and you know, it's like tactical and shit, you know? On the inside, has the trauma of being pushed around by her mentor to bring to collapse, having her entire life managed from top to bottom, even resulting occasionally in physical assault, which made her very insecure whenever she does something that is not perfect. I see. So, she's a forced perfectionist. That's understandable. That's also very relatable. I am very much of a perfectionist, but when it comes to like doing stuff, and I don't know, quite honestly, I just find myself like having to go back on stuff and then like redoing it and then trying to get as best of like a grading as I can from myself or like from others. Like normally I'm an all A kind of guy, but sometimes when I get B's, I kind of crash out a little bit. Which made it very... I've already read that. Okay. And then we draw the line here. Her killer, however, oh boy, hang out to your seats for the spicy one. Oh no. Which is why her house will be a house of mirrors. Oh, so like it's gonna be like one of those mirror mazes, or like a different concept. I'm not very, how do I say, like, well, educated on like certain stuff. House of Mirrors. More like a mirror maze, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a pain to animate, you know. Mirrors in games are quite hard to, like, you know, make. So maybe that would be a bit tough, but I don't know, quite honestly. Have fun with whatever you're doing. I ain't gonna stop you, but I have heard from my friend, or my cousin in that case, that game dev and mirrors do not go well together. Her killer is called the Twisted Geisha. If you don't know what geisha is, a Japanese dancer whom were often beaten for their imperfections. Ooh, yikes. Let me see. Aren't geisha like the ones with the black teeth? Yeah. I do remember that about them. The killer's design is the same as a geisha, but with red eyes, needles as a weapon, and she's missing her jaw. His silence is perfection. That's a cool idea. That's definitely cool. I want to hear more about this, man. Keep it rolling. More C's, let's go. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. I need to focus on this for a little bit. Oh, maybe I should write it vertically. What's the rest of the kanji for that? Hey Axel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Next is Duncan. Unlike Amy, who is relatively successful about it, Duncan is a failed actor and screenwriter who quickly realizes the industry chooses on looks, not skill. He tries every day for anything to get him an opportunity, but is always met with rejection letters, building frustration and anger and eventually insecurity in his abilities. Poor him, man. I do want to, well, I can also kind of, I swear, I'm saying like I can relate to like all these damn characters. Because I kind of can, honestly. What's it called? I'm also looking to be a VTuber, but I feel a bit like insecure of like, oh shit, is my stuff gonna be good? But yeah. That stuff is a bit of a stressor for me, I don't know if like, the thing is, like, when it comes to, like, applying for VTuber companies, I don't know if I talk enough to be able to, like, be, like, good enough for, like, I don't know, like, a audition or something. Like, I don't know if I'm too quiet or not. I want to be interesting. Like, what's it called? Haka's... what's it called? Banzo and Haka from Holostar's English talks, like, a butt ton, and it's kind of freaking me out. Like, dude, is that the level I need to get to or something? What's going on? Like, if I want to apply for a company, would I have to be like exceptional at stuff like that? And kind of, to be honest, you're very entertaining to talk to. Thank you, but the thing is, I worry about being entertaining to like general audiences, like by myself. Am I like able to like start a conversation? Like the thing is with VTubing, it's mostly about seeing how long you can how much you can talk for how long you can talk. And for me, I can only talk a lot towards like the beginning of a stream. I can't really keep that up until like towards the end of it, where I start to go silent and then like forget that I'm actually on stream, and it starts to be a bit of a stressor for me. But yeah, that's the goal, really. Make all the characters relatable. Yeah, whatever the case, you're doing amazing doing that, making the characters relatable, Hey Poco1, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while since you came here, or when you stopped by, I'm glad you're doing okay though. Or if you're not doing okay, I'm not sure. How's things? Yeah, because like you saw me just then. Like I went silent for a little bit. If I if I like didn't think of anything, or what's it called, kept that up, I would have probably been silent for the entire damn stream until like someone messages or something. And it's like, that's not good for, what's it called, lurkers who like to, you know, just watch without really doing anything. And I guess you can come for my drawing skills, but like that's really not the entire point of the stream. I'm trying to like network, or not network, like try to interact with everyone, and try, even if they're not interacting with me. Is Killer a maestro? Forearms, taunting, and calculative. Oh. I only know that word from Uma Musume, actually. Black eyes and wide black mouth with no teeth. Ooh. That's a bit scary. Is he like forearms crawling on the floor, or is he like forearms just like walking around? Like Spider Guy. Pokemon's doing fine? Nah, that's good. I'm glad you are. Oh. Damn it. Oh, my body can't handle this no more. I'm holding the pen wrong. Definitely need a more comfortable chair or something. The one I have is falling apart. It's like dusty and shit, and like if I grab under the chair and then like try to wipe off something, let's see. Ugh, yeah, what the fuck? I got like musty shit on my fingers. Symboling Duncan's anger. Ah, I see. Symbolizing Duncan's anger. That's what you meant. Sorry, I read things a bit too quickly. Hold on. And then we take this color, or maybe we should make it like brighter. Yeah, this blue would work. Yeah, here we go. Next up, a spicy one. Ooh, I'm ready. With how you've been cooking so far, I can't imagine how good the meal is now. It's what's it called? The 5th course. 6-course meal, all for the 6 OCs you have, you know? The ironic thing about me is that, yeah, I say I'm top chef of New Atlantis, but what's it called? I can't cook for shit. I don't actually have like any cooking experience aside from a little bit of curry, but yeah, I've been thinking about getting into cooking. Maybe I should do a cooking stream sometime soon. So far, all the OCs I've talked about were victims, relatively innocent. Well, what if one wasn't? Ooh. Alright. Hit me with it, you know? Meet Mac, quiet but supportive, the type of muscular dude to give you a pat on the head on the back with encouragement words running in the morning. Yeah. That's like the nice jock, how do I say? Like the jock who's like not an asshole. Not like, he kind of reminds me of my uncle. I can't exactly relate to that because I'm not very how how do I say, like, strong, or like, yeah, I'm just not strong, quite honestly. I'm a bit hungry, hold on. I'm gonna go get something to eat real quick, I'll be back. Sorry, I got something in my mouth. Well, you got hamburger steak, which is not my favorite, but I'll definitely live with it. But his habits to make him to stop thinking from running to working to eventually end up in a bar drink the sorrows away. He comes from a past of crime. He once saw a lady about to call the cops. He would have not pulled the trigger, but his fear got the better of him and he did it. He desperately tries to stop the bleeding, but he can't, and it's too late. So he drags the corpse to the woods, burying it. But the memories don't get buried with her. Yeah. That's tough for him, you know? You can't, well, even someone like that, at least he's more redeemable than whatever the hell Elliot was from that one, from L's story, but his one kill he immediately regrets. It's definitely more it's more filled with like sorrow than actual like the rage of killing, you know? That's kind of sad, man. I don't know if I can relate to that because I don't really come from anything I regret. But I don't need to relate to it, really. It's a good story by itself, you know? His map will obviously be the woods, but the killer, called the Redeemer. The killer is intolerant, intimidating, and looks like a disfigured person more in a pathetic way. Oh. It's come to give him a hug. But he holds a gun and the killer doesn't want to kill but feels threatened by the other survivors. I see. That's interesting. Having a killer that isn't like an innocent killer, how do I say? One that's just defending his territory. How do you draw glass in this situation? Let me search it up. Okay. I have a general idea. Now for the spiciest one of all, best for last. Yeah. Hit me with it, man. You've been eating good with this shit. Julie, between all survivors stuck in the void, she's cheerful, always tries to support the others, and is here a healer in game. What's wrong with her? Well, nothing, and that's the problem. What's she doing here? Well, is it like a secret, or is it like a, is she literally just not there for like no reason? I'm kind of curious now. I always say that. Alright, maybe I should make these copper, sort of. Well, if they got all teleported to the void, someone had to, right? Lead them there. To lead them there, yeah. So she was the person that, and she's like the game master or something? Like she's the game master in disguise, you know, playing as one of the players? What's it called? But do not be fooled, she isn't the mastermind. Oh, is she like a pawn? Pawn in the entire scheme, you know? In fact, she is and isn't. In what way? Strange, right? Yeah. Definitely. I'm curious. You got my intrigue, you know? Because I was thinking like I forgot who the old dude was from Squid Game, but like him. It's basically that, right? But no. Something more special. Well, is she even human? Is she can like transport people to the void? Okay, here we go. Now it's time to draw cloth, which I don't know how to do. Alright, there we go. I think that's good enough. That brings us to the mastermind, both genius and the one who exploits the void and manipulates it. In order to stop feeling bad about his actions, he got to separate his positive side away from himself, which materialized into Julie. Oh! I see. So she's not exactly human, right? Or who is the mastermind? Like, is he even human? What does he make a deal with God or something? Like, is so in a way, she's the most victim out of everyone here. I see, I see. Okay, well, I guess that's done. He's human, but Julie isn't the same, isn't as she was made from the Void's DNA along with the mastermind's emotional side. Oh, so the Void is like a living thing by itself? I see. So, what's it called? The mastermind had a child with with the Void. I'm gonna shut up, but is that basically what happened? Am I right? Hold on, let me But don't worry, she has a killer. The crew I mentioned weren't the first ones to die, so to make sure the job is done, he was an 8-foot tall robot, which makes sure the rest are dead. First ones to appear. Oh, first ones to appear. They don't die. Okay. I mean, I was gonna say, because like, okay, so is it canon that these guys die, or is it like something else that I missed entirely? Also, sorry if I go silent sometimes. I definitely need to work on that. What's it called? I was thinking red should be the primary color here, but it seems that it's a bit hard to do that. So maybe I make this purple? Let's see what I can do here. Maybe I make it purplish? Yeah. Nah, that doesn't work. I'll just keep it blue. It's all cool, yeah. But yeah, that's basically the main concept of my game. Thanks for sticking with me. Yeah, no. It's cool. It's cool. It's a really good. It's a really good idea. I do really look forward to seeing how that plays out for you, you know. But programming's gonna be a tough one, you know. I wouldn't say it's I would want to say it's easy, but making an indie game and everything, you know, it's a bit out there. Now criticize me. No, there's nothing to criticize really, but maybe make more OCs, or there's like, I have no criticisms, but I do have suggestions. Like I said, make like debuffs and buffs for each character, you know, or like maybe make it so that maybe make it so that there's like different maps, and all of them have like specific debuffs and buffs for different characters. Like say there's more maps than there are characters in that case. Like maybe like put like an apartment building as one of them, because that's not part of like any of the characters' problems, right? But the thing is, for that, you'd probably want to make it so that each character has a trauma level to certain like certain situations and certain settings. So I don't know, that's just a suggestion. I don't think it's a really good idea, quite honestly, but that's just what I was thinking, quite honestly. I don't really know much about it. I'm not very trauma ridden, except for one thing, but I don't think I should I don't suggest myself that I say it on stream, so I'm probably not gonna reveal it. But as for more OCs, I kind of have an idea when I called it side B, where there are like characters connected to the main cast who goes to search for them, and they all end up in the void. Yeah. That's cool. Well, what's it called? How are you gonna get the artwork for that? Or are you planning on making it yourself? That would be cool. Also, like, what's the art style for it? Like, is it like chibi or like realistic, or how do I say it? Like, how do you plan on making the art style for the game? You know, I'm a bit curious. Or picking the art style. By the way, who do you think is your most favorite? As for artwork, I'm gonna work on it more or less in the squishy style. Yeah. But I definitely gotta say I forgot his name, but let me search it up. The actor. Duncan, yeah. I do feel a lot related to him, you know, because of what's it called, the entire acting thing, and then like because I am working on like stuff like singing, dancing, all that stuff. It's not more like the ballet style dance. It's like, or like anything whimsical, you know. It's more K-pop, you know. I do have commissions though, so if you're ever looking to do a little work with me, I'm up for that. Oh, well, as the title says, of course. The title of the video, I just realized I put as commission time, but I don't seem to be getting anything, so I'll just be doing my own thing in the meantime while I wait. That's still so cool. Also, do you think I should design Also, how do you think I should design Duncan? I was thinking to go more of a nerd look. Well, you said he was yeah, I'm a bit like, what does like a wannabe actor look like? Hold on. Yeah, what would like a wannabe actor look like? Hold on. I'll have to. That's my reference for him, yeah. Oh. Go search "Beware of the Pipeline" meme and look at the first character. I've seen that meme before, don't worry. But is that, how do I say? Let me search it on. Yeah, I guess that works, but how do you make him like look more like an actor, you know? Maybe give him like a, I don't know, I was thinking like top hat and like tuxedo type shit, but but I'm sure that won't work out, so. Yeah, I guess a nerd would work, you know? That'd probably be interesting. Let's see. Still kind of struggling with this drawing. I don't know what to do exactly with it. I want to make his design have ink on his shirt and fingertip. Ah. Yeah, maybe get, maybe not. Maybe he's like a fashionista or something, like a fashion freak. Sounds like a good design to me, but I don't want him to be too generic. Yeah. What is it called? I was thinking, yeah, like something more fashionable, or I don't know. Because he thinks highly of himself, right? Or at least like thinks like he wants to, or like he's like good for acting. It's just that his looks are bad. So maybe give him like good, like cool clothing or something. I don't know, like tech wear, not tech wear. What is it? I was thinking like I'm also making a goth style with everyone, mark my words, as a side skin. Yeah, that would be a great idea actually. If you could go like live service with your game, that would be really fun. But yeah, dream high, man. You're doing great with this stuff, you know? I need to do some more texturing for this stuff. Oh wow, it's already been 2 hours and 40 minutes? God damn. I feel like time flies whenever you're drawing, you know? Well, I didn't become a shut-in, not yet at least. Oh wait, my favorite's David personally, since I kind of based him off of my own experience. Well, I'm definitely a shut-in. I barely go outside, but yeah. Ow. Probably shouldn't snap my wrist like that. Hold on. What's it called? I've been thinking for Yaido, which is the sport I do in my biz. What's it called? The government like mandates I do sports for what's it called? The government mandates I do sport, like some sort of physical activity for doing homeschooling. So I do that, right? I've been thinking about whether I should like bring notes or something for doing that, but I was like thinking like, oh, what size should I bring it with? Like should I make it like a notepad, or should I like bring a notebook size? My god, I looked at what my what my instructors bring as their notes. They brought a whole ass binder, like not cutting corners, like fucking huge ass binder, and it's I was kind of like stun-locked. I was like, oh wow, okay, that's a I used to have a lot of freedom of what I can bring, you know. I bring in like a Declaration of Independence. Notepad seem neat, yeah. How big is the Declaration of Independence? It gotta be pretty damn big, because what's it called? The the text is small. I bring like the Lord of the Rings as like notebook. I don't know why I said Declaration of Independence. I think it's just because I'm learning like American history at the moment, so my brain is like America-ified. Oh man, I still wanna see that, yeah. I feel like I got something stuck in my throat, hold on. It's like a scratchy thing that like By the way, it seems so refreshing talking to someone online who gets you better than 99% of the people IRL I talk to. Yeah, that's the thing with online people. You can easily find people with the same interests, and it's nice knowing that there's so many people that actually share things with you in common with you, you know? Like, I found most of my friends online. Most of my friends are like nerds, you know? When I went to the art program, I was able to find a lot of people that actually had the same interests as me. Mostly because art people are like chronically online either way, so I was able to find some people like that in real life at the very least. Unless you're one of the snobby, traditional art is better than digital art kind of people, then maybe you're not online left and right, but generally people are pretty internet ridden. Know what I mean? I like calling my OCs talk as schizo rambling for some reason. I like to put music and imagine edits of my OCs. That's so damn real. I as a kid I used to like imagine like music videos of certain songs and then like man, I really want to animate that someday. And it's like, well, and then I get home and it's like, damn, I can't really animate for shit. And it's so fun just to imagine stuff like that. I remember on a plane ride, I had like Odo by Ado turned on in my headphones for like the entire 12 hours I was there. It was on a trip back from Korea, but yeah, shit like that is banger. Real. That's what I'm saying, man. Imagination can be a, what's it called? An amazing headspace to be in, you know? It's not that it can be, it is an amazing headspace to be in. Whew! I'm almost done. How long have I been working on this? 1 hour and 40 minutes. Wow. Also, sorry if I go silent sometimes. I'm eating dinner right now, so you're gonna hear me chewing a lot. All my life I always had the ideas, but not the tools and skill to make them. So that's why I gotta learn sketching either way, you know? Oh, yeah. I completely understand that. Hope you enjoyed that hamburger steak. Thank you. What is it? I have a, like, problem with food, apparently, because, what's it called? I do end up like puking like half the stuff I eat. Like normally like I have to like put myself into a headspace where I don't have to like end up throwing up and whatever, you know. But I have this disorder. I don't know what it's exactly called, but it's like I can't eat too much or else I'm gonna like start feeling nauseous, or sometimes I just can't eat at all because what's it called? Because like I'm not in the right headspace to eat it. That just ends up like turning into nausea and then like eventually vomiting, and it's not pretty. Oh shit, are you okay, dude? Yeah, that I don't know if I'm okay. That's the thing. It's like I don't know if it's like if that's like a real problem or it's like just my mental state. I don't know. My mental state is okay. It's just that I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what it is, honestly. I try to get checked up with the doctor, but they also say that they don't know what the hell's going on with me. Well, I didn't get with like a... I got with my psychiatrist, who says it's probably just the medicine that's... Do you have a history with eating disorders? No. This is like the first time it's ever appeared in my family, you know? It's like... I think it has to do with like my my esophagus or something. I don't know exactly what it is. But also my my doctors did say it had to do something with my like medicine that I'm taking. I don't know. Quite honestly. I hope it's nothing. I hope it goes away eventually, but in the meantime, I do have to worry about stuff like that. Like, I gotta eat in small proportions left and right, you know? I can't have rice and steak at the same time, or else I'm gonna end up feeling a bit nauseous. I gotta have steak and then rice later, which is what I'm doing right now. Or hamburg steak in that case. My friends say it's an eating disorder? I don't know, quite honestly. I'm hoping it's not. It's like something that where you like wanna hope you get better, dude. Seriously. Yeah, thank you. It's more of like a nuisance than it is like actually an issue. Because of course like I found like loopholes around it, like where I can like eat and then like take a break and then eat a little bit more and then take a break, and then it's like that's... So normally I have like 9 meals a day. That's why you see me eating on stream so much. I should probably make this bluish. I have 2 pieces left. I can do this. Oh, I just gotta believe. Speaking of which, I might have to end stream soon because I do have a little bit of work to do outside of streaming and whatever. So maybe I'll finish this this thing here, the what's it called, water tower, and I'll be calling it a day. Hey, Ace of Diamonds, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We were about to wrap up a little bit, but I can probably extend it a little bit more if you're joining. So no problem, Adam. What is it? Your game concepts were really fun to listen to, you know? It's not every day you find someone so creative. Especially me. I'm not very creative myself. You saw me struggling to make designs like a second ago. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Also, do your thing. Don't worry about me. No, I'm... I do want to talk a lot, so... I'll definitely extend myself a little bit, because... It's for my own sake, you know? I gotta practice my speech a little bit, so... I'll stick around a little bit more. I do have an essay that I have to write. Maybe I'll do it on stream. I don't know. I work on stuff while I stream. I'll check in and report my progress and share some more lore if I come up with more. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll just do my essay on stream, quite honestly. I can probably do that, you know? Oh, well, I do gotta do a little bit of reading, so it's gonna be a bit of a pain. Whatever. Oh, what's it about? It's history. I'm not very... It's American history, specifically. It's like, something was the American Revolution righteous or not? Or like virtuous, how do I say? That's the exact word. It was... They were very much pushing the word virtuous. I don't know why exactly, but... It's like they got the definition and everything. It was a bit weird. But, it's like, I personally think the American Revolution was righteous, but, because, what's it called? Taxation without representation is not cool, you know? Talking like what? Like a true patriot right now. But, what's it called? Yeah. Should probably make these brownish to, or like burgundy-ish. to like show rusting or something. There we go. Interesting. I normally in American history before the colonists. Wait, I normally in American history before the colonists. I would love to hear. You're normally interested in American history before the colonists? Because that I completely understand. American history before colonization is also very interesting. Mostly because it's like shrouded in mystery, quite honestly. Yeah, but now taxes are tenfold of what was going on back then. Yeah, I mean, it's because like the income is different, you know? The economy is changing, everything's changing. Yeah, I need to figure out what to do here. It's like a blood red sky. Yeah, sorry about my wording. No problem, no problem. Let's make the sky a little bit greenish. Maybe make it like a JoJo sky, you know? Piss yellow sky. What's it called? Native American history is also very interesting. It's like cool to see what they uncovered and like what theories are and everything. Well, I need to check out what's free this week on the Epic Game Store. Oh, Gravity Circuit. Well, that's a lot of AI art. Hold on. Oh shit, it's basically just Mega Man. Huh. Anyways, it's been fun, but I gotta go since I am walking alone in the dark in the city. I want to make a horror game, not be in one. Yeah, of course. Bye. Have a good day. I'm starting to choke on shit. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, have you heard of the Great Raft? The one that was set in the South way before the colonists? It was a log jam that became a very great ecosystem before it destroyed by colonists. Ah, I see. Yeah, there's a lot of history that dates back before, what's it called? You know, the 1500s or 1400s. I forgot when they first started colonizing the US or the Americas. I've been starting to see a lot, but like we've been talking a lot of history on this channel. Might as well make it like National Geographic or something, you know? You can probably hear that, can't you? There's like a car honking on the other side. I live in a pretty busy space. What's it called? The parking lot always got something new going on, you know? Yeah, but I might have to end stream here. Well. Well, it's fun, yeah. Thank y'all for coming, thank y'all for staying. This is Vihamo, Top Chef of New Atlantis. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, even because and don't forget to check out the commissions I've posted above. Well, that's it. Bye bye. Thank you all for coming again.